hot, beautiful girls boxing on the grass. I love it. Kick some ass. Kick some ass. Traffic court here on 850 Bryant. It definitely won't let me film inside there, so I'd like to tell you exactly how I'm able to win and have a simple bus lane, driving in a bus lane ticket dismissed. That'll be fun and enjoyment of it. I know exactly how that's going to work. So, be fun. Stay tuned. I'll tell you exactly the good news. We can celebrate afterwards, but I just want to give you my little confidence. Smile. Say, love you. Stairwell, that's kind of like my little thing. Major tip to tell you how I'm going to win this thing on many different aspects. You can all use the same thing too. Well, it's just my typical amazingly good luck generator. The officer didn't even show up and the case got dismissed. Kind of actually a little bit, I'm happy, but you know, thank you. But I kind of prepared a lot. I was gonna really practice and hone my skills here in court and bring the officer to the stand. It didn't happen today. So, hey, it's okay. Good luck, you know, what can you say when you're always bringing good luck everywhere? There he is, Brian, man. I'm happy, but at the same time, you know, I wanted to practice my skills and bring the officer to the stand, you know, so I had a couple great defenses that were gonna win. He knew he was gonna lose to me, and I told him, I said, bro, you don't stand a chance. I mean, come on, bro. I know how these courts work. It's fun for me. It's just a claim. It's good practice for me. So for anybody who wants to know how I was gonna win the claim, you'll have to let me know if I want to start doing any videos about that or not. But, you know, it doesn't really help anybody now because I can't prove it. I can't prove it, right? So I was gonna say, hey, here's how I won, exactly how a case got dismissed in this case. But it just got dismissed because the officer didn't show up. Anybody can do that. Well, I tell you what, a couple of the guys in here didn't know what they were doing. They just showed up, didn't have to pay the bill because the officer wasn't there. Here's the most important part. You argue subject matter jurisdiction. The court doesn't have jurisdiction to try your case. That's the main argument. You don't go past that unless you've reserved your rights under the UCC-1-308 like I have, then you could start there. But if you haven't reserved your rights under UCC 1-308 on your driver's license, then you argue subject matter jurisdiction. What jurisdiction is the court under? Either admiralty, common law, whether they're going to say statutory, or they're going to say get an attorney. All of which you win. So I'll just give you a quick little recap for all you who may be interested in winning a case like this. I'm going to give you a little reference point, okay, as to what to say and how it would work. Number one, if I reserve my rights under the common law, then I have UCC 1-308 on my driver's license under my signature. What that basically says is that I have completely reserved my rights under the common law, and so if they're going to try me in the court, there must be another injured party. Meaning I have to have injured another sovereign. In this case, I was just driving in a bus lane. There's nobody injured. Case dismissed. Second, if you haven't reserved your rights, then you argue subject matter jurisdiction, asking what is the venue of the court. The court could say one of four things. Admiralty court, which it really is. Okay, that's under maritime law, which is the actual truth of the court nature. And if they do come true and say, hey, we are in Admiralty court, then you say under Admiralty court, there must be an international contract. Hey man, congratulations, bro. Then under Admiralty court, there must be an international contract. So would you, Your Honor, please show me the contract that I've signed, because I don't remember one. There is no international contract here in this traffic court. Of course not. Case dismissed. Second, they may say common law. Okay, common law, great. Under common law, then there must be a injured party. Would you please bring forward the injured party? There is no injured party. Case dismissed. They may say statutory law. Statutory law, you say, all right, if it's statutory law, under the United States Constitution, Article 6 of the United States Constitution, I'm allowed to defend myself and to know exactly what the statutory law is. There is no such thing as statutory law in a court like this. So there's no such thing you can actually study. You just have to call them on it. So that is just a false claim. And then the last one, number 4, is get an attorney. They say get an attorney. Then you say under Article 6 of the Constitution, I'm allowed as a private person to know, and as a sovereign, to know the jurisdiction of this courtroom, so I know exactly how to argue the case. And if they still say get an attorney, then you say, well, all right, well then I like to put on the record that this court is under a secret jurisdiction for only attorneys to know, not private people like myself. And that puts the judge under a really tough situation. But it looks like that wasn't going to be the case here. Everything was pretty smooth. But those are the arguments how I would have won this case. Not won, just had it dismissed. Kind of a lot of complex information there, but a lot of you guys are smart. You got it. Coming at you, bro. Well, there you have it, bro. For those of you guys who have never heard me actually discuss the UCC and the common law, I just love to win. Love to help people. I was in there explaining everybody else who was listening how they could get their case dismissed. I was just in and out of that place so fast, I didn't get to only help out 2 other people, and they both got their things dismissed, I think. Well, one of them was definitely not, didn't have the capacity to do that, but the other one did. Love you guys. Boxing. Damn. I want to be like a boxing dummy for those girls over there that can just punch it out of my abs, see if I can feel it. It's like a rock, dude. Steel, like a brick. You seen them? What's up?